The biggest fear of any flash photographer is to take a flash, put it on a light stand away from the camera, because now you're wondering, what is the power I should use for this flash? How far should I put this light stand away from my subject or model? And what is the setting of my aperture, shutter and ISO? Hi, my name is Andrew and this is what we're gonna learn today, the AAA. You're gonna learn 888. 888 is something I created decades ago to help flash photographers remember and nail their shots with a remote flash every single time. You put a flash on a light stand like this, you set the power to 1/8 of a power on manual exposure. Not TTL, not automatic, manual exposure, 1/8 of a power. This is full power, this is the lowest power, this is 1/8 of a power on manual exposure. Turn on the remote sensor of this. Make sure this is on remote. Put this flash 8 feet away from your subject, something like this. I usually put it about 1 o'clock or 11 o'clock from the model. So you got the first 8, the second 8, and the third 8. Come to your camera. Make sure that your F number is F8. But ensure that your ISO is always 200 and your shutter speed is never higher than 1/200 of a second, because otherwise you break sync. And what is breaking sync? Watch my very first video on YouTube and you understand one big dilemma. When you have your flash away from your camera, you cannot shoot with the shutter speed too high. You're gonna break sync and get shots like this, partially dark. So to do this, to trigger this flash, I make sure I have another flash set at the lowest power. So let's recap this. 888, 8 feet away, 1/8 of a power, and F8 at this ISO and this shutter speed. No more than this. You can do this, but do not do this. So where you are will be the angle I'll be shooting from. You're just gonna do the pose exactly like this. Let's understand where to put the flash first. So if you look at where she is, the sun is coming from there, so this part of the face is bright, whereas this part of the face has no light. So logically, I shouldn't put a flash over there. I should put the flash over here. So I should take this flash and put it 8 feet away, and about here. So how do I know it's 8 feet? Tie a knot to a string, hook it to one part of your light stand like so. For every 1 foot, tie another knot, second foot, third foot, and when it comes to the 8 feet, pass this knot to your model, hold it near a temple here, hold it tight. I'm gonna pull this, and when this string is taut, like this, raise it up, light always comes down, and that is exactly 8 feet away. So now I've got this 8 feet away. The second 8, come to this flash, turn this on to make sure that it is remote, and ensure that the power is 1/8 of a power. Done. 8 feet away, 1/8 of a power. What's next is to come to my camera, turn it on, full manual mode, make sure that my F value is F8, ISO 200, and shutter speed not more than 1/200. So I'm going to stick to it about 1/80th of a second. White balance, make sure that it's about 5000 or 5002 or auto white balance. Turn on this flash. The purpose of this flash is not to light her up. The purpose of this flash is to point it to this flash, use manual flash, lowest power, just to trigger this. So I've got this correct. When I click on here, this flash is going to go off, it's going to fire, and Nikon's flash has one of the most amazingly sensitive sensor. Let me show you what I mean. One of the reasons why I've been using this flash for almost 30 years, this brand of flash, this sensor here. If you can see it go off.
Oh, got it.
Right? Do you see how good the Nikon flashes remote sensors are? It's going to rain. It's not raining yet. The thunderstorm is brewing. We can't even see the lightning, but it can detect it and go off. That's how sensitive the Nikon remote flashes are, and that's why I've been using it for decades. This is at least the 3rd decade I've used this remotely. Because, see that? That's the reason why. Because I've used Godox, I've used Canon, I've used a lot of flash. If there's any flash that gets triggered easily outdoor, Nikon flashes. Not that because they pay me to say this. Nikon never pay me anything anyway. So I'm going to raise the flash to be higher than each year. Tilt this down because light, natural light always comes down. Bare flash, 1/8 of a power, 8 feet away, f8. Let's do the shot. Focus. 1, 2. That's it. That's what you get when you use 888. You get perfect exposure all the time. If you enjoy this, there's so much to learn. Zoom in this picture, you realize that the exposure is correct, but you get quite a fair bit of highlight and shadow. I want to hear in the discussion why we get this problem. If you understand lighting, this is what we call hard light. 888 does not promise you whether you get soft light or hard light. 888 promises you that you're going to get correct exposure if you put it 8 feet away, 1/8 of a power, f8. In the coming episode, I'm going to teach you how you expand on 888 and get soft light and still know how to change the distance of your flash, the power of your flash, and your f value of your camera like a professional. Change it, take one click, bam, you get your shot. Enjoy what you watch? Simple. Head on to Instagram, follow her, follow mine, and click subscribe on this YouTube channel. Head on to your favorite social media, share this video so more people can learn about photography and modeling stuff. At the same time, visit my e-learning website and check out this particular subscription course. This is called premium courses. When you subscribe to premium courses, it's one of the best way that you get education pushed to you in short, very simple to understand videos. All of them less than 10 minutes, and you learn new techniques on photography, posing, lighting, editing, portraits, even filming and videography. And here is one course I truly would like to bring to your attention. Flash Photography 2.0 is a full reboot, a complete new series on flash photography with modern techniques, modern flashes setting, and camera and lenses of our most popular long-time course, Flash Photography. So subscribe to Flash Photography 2.0 because it's undergoing a promo right now. Don't lose out this offer, and we'll see you soon. Head on to the comment section. Let's have our discussions there.